What's up, everybody? Big Country 7914 here. Today's video, we are going to be reviewing NHL20. We're going to be going over all the stuff that they have released so far that they're adding into NHL20. But before we get into that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that bell on so you get notifications for future videos. We're going to be posting videos all summer long, going into NHL20, continue rolling through NHL20, bringing you all the newest information, and we got some big stuff in the works, so make sure you hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned. NHL20 will be coming out on September 13th. Austin Matthews is the new cover athlete for NHL20, which I think is a great fit for this upcoming game. First thing on the list is the signature shots. Thing you notice in previous games is that when a player shoots the puck, most of the players kind of go through a cycle of similar shot animations. What they added this year is having players do their custom shots, like Alex Ovechkin with the quick snapper from the face-off dot or the hash marks on the left side of the ice. The PK Subban big back scratching slap shot. The Austin Matthews quick little wrister. The Brad Marchand like on one knee kind of like snapshot that you saw throughout the playoffs. So which I think is going to be a great addition to the game, is to make it more personable for each player on the ice. And I would hope that you could take those animations and put them into your World of Chell player. So you can, if you like that big back scratching clapper that PK Subban does, you can add that to your guy and have that be your signature shot. That'd be something I would like to see that they are adding. I'm not 100% sure that you will be able to get those animations to your World of Chell players, but that's something we'll be able to find out in the future. The next thing on the list is the contextual shot animations. What that means is the players will be adapting to their body and how the puck is coming in. So if the puck is coming in more in the feet of the player, they'll adjust to get that shot. Where a lot of times you'll see, like coming down on a quick like one-on-one, you'll see not even a one-on-one, like a two-on-one, and you try to pass it across to the off winger, and you see him try to like take a slap shot, but he's on his backhand and he completely fans on the puck, or it like goes the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go. Now that the guys are going to be able to adjust to where the puck is coming, whether either take the shot off the backhand, turn the hips to open up their stance so they can get a like a slap shot or a quick wrister on it. So I think that's going to be a great addition to the game. Make it feel a lot more realistic, make it look realistic, and you don't have to be worried about your guys, if you're, say you're playing hot or versus, waiting for your off winger to turn his hips to get open so you can get that clean one-timer. You can get a quick pass over and have him try to do a quick little backhander to the net and get a better scoring opportunity. You can have a quicker flow of the game. It's supposed to also eliminate from those awkward shots, like those, and the guy's skating towards the blue line and the puck comes up to him and he does this miraculous turnaround clapper that ends up going top shelf. That should be taken out of the game by the way they're talking of how these shots are going to be animated. Your guy will have to be more aware and adaptive to the situation. So I think this is going to be a awesome addition to NHL 20 in future games. Next thing was a big thing that I'm excited about is goalies are getting upgraded. They are adding over 400 new save animations. So I know that they just released the latest trailer and you got to see some of these animations, which they look amazing. Goalies are more aware of the situation. Goalies are redirecting pucks, so you're not getting these easy shots on net, soft rebounds up front, quick pick up in front and bury it. Goalies are directing the pucks to the corners, maybe swallowing it up a little better, or kicking him out, into safe areas on the ice instead of leaving the pucks in those high dangerous spots right in the hash marks. So I think this is going to make it for a better flow of the game. It's going to make the offensive players be more aware to the goalie situations. So maybe if you can, get a quick little shot on net, just, to catch the goalie off guard, or, have to kind of pull up and slow down a little bit and, open up a play to get that better shot and get like a better opportunity on that, and not be able to just come down the wing, throw a quick wrister to the net and have your fire winger, get an easy one-timer goal. So you're gonna have to be more aware of the situations, but because the goalies are gonna be more aware of the situation, and it's gonna make it for a lot more fun, a lot more creativity in the offensive zone, which I think is going to be another great addition that they're adding. So far, everything that I've seen, I'm excited about. I'm excited for NHL20. Think it's going to be a great game, but let's continue on down the list of the things that they have added. So a new thing that they're adding this year, because the storm surge was a huge hit throughout the NHL and fans around the NHL, they're adding team celebrations to NHL 20. So I haven't really seen too much of any gameplay animations of what this is going to look like. I know that they have already kind of like little team animations at the end of games where the mascot will come on the ice with the team flag and whatnot. But I think they're going to be kind of doing more of, the storm surge and like the bunch of jerks, how they were doing like the duck hunt, the NCAA basketball, the boxing. So I wonder if they're going to be adding stuff like that into it. I hope this would be great if you could take these celebrations and add them to your hut team. So that we have your own little spin on your hut team. So when you do win, you got your own team celebration. Same thing with World of Chell. It'd be nice to see them, put that into that aspect of the game too. Say, unlock the team celebrations out of the bags, or you can, buy them with coins or whatnot through Hut. You can get those team celebrations. You can add that to your team. So I think that'll be fun. That'll be a fun, nice little twist to the game. All new broadcasting. No more Edzo, no more Doc. We got a whole new team. Now they got, I'm going to butcher this name, but James Sobolski and Ray Ferraro, you're going to be your main commentators. Apparently there's gonna be celebrity appearances that I'm hearing, like Don Cherry, Wayne Gretzky, Drake, Chance the Rapper, so another stuff like that. Maybe Snoop Dogg, maybe a little Will Ferrell. If you guys saw this year over in the LA Kings had a little fun with this. They had Will Ferrell be anchorman and come do a little bit in the booth during periods. Same thing with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg came in and did some commentary through one of a Kings games. So those are gonna be little fun things they add to the game. It'll be a good twist, something fresh, something new, not hearing the same old Edzo and Doc talk that we've been hearing for the last X amount of years. I don't even know how long it's been. So it's gonna be good to hear new voices, which will be a good addition. Next thing on my list, World of Chell. They're adding more customizations. So what I've seen so far is they're adding snapbacks. They're adding face masks, which are gonna be cool, nice little twist. I know when I go play in the ponds, I always have a face mask on when I'm playing, so it's a good addition. Besides that, I haven't really seen anything else. I'm hoping that they'll add some sort of purchasing, not really with money, but with get like tokens, pucks, or coins, or some sort of currency that you can gain through playing World of Chell games that will allow you to buy apparel items, or like I was saying earlier, the team celebrations that you could add to your World of Chell club team, or you're building your guy for the ones. And for example, for me in NHL19, I've been playing it all year since the early release, and all I want is the Bruins track pants. And I can't, and no matter how many times I try, I can't unlock them. I can't get them in any bags, as many bags as I open. So it'd be a good addition if you could have some sort of currency that you can get through the games and be able to buy that. Because that's all I need. I got the Bruins jersey, I got the Bruins hat, I got the Bruins sweatshirt. I just want the Bruins pants to tie it all in, and just haven't been able to pull them yet. I'm going to continue trying throughout the year, and hopefully I'll get the pants by the end of the year. But if not, I guess we'll have to go into NHL20 trying to get the pants and start over again. But if they could add some sort of currency, that you could buy those pants, I think people would definitely take advantage of that. I saw that they were adding this year was a story mode for your Be a Pro player. Not 100% accurate on this, whether this is somebody posting something that they want to see, or this is something that was put out by EA. I saw it on Twitter, so you don't really know how much of how reliable that is. Sometimes I forget the source that dropped that, but apparently what I saw is you start out your career as a 8-year-old learning to skate. You play in your very first game, and then you work your way up through your I know for me when I grew up it was like the mites, and then like the squirts, and then peewees, and then you can go high school or juniors, and then like college, or more juniors, or before you do juniors, do like an under 18 program. So I think they're gonna bring you through a process through that, and then like the old Be a Pro mode, you would start in the CHL, and then you would go from the CHL to play in the Memorial Cup, and then you would get drafted by an NHL team. If you don't get drafted too high, you would start in the AHL, then work your way to the NHL, then work your way to be a first liner, whole 9 yards. So what I'm seeing is that they're going to make a story mode from you starting when you're 8 years old all the way up to the NHL. And then when you retire, you get inducted into the Hall of Fame. But along that line, you have different levels to get up to. And a nice little spin that I saw is, if you get all the way up to level 50, you get your Be a Pro player card to use in HUT. And it's a 90 overall card that you can use in HUT. And what I was understanding from the article / like post that I was seeing is I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Is that your 90 overall HUT card will be able to increase its overall through your usage of it in the game. Not too sure how they're gonna work that around, but I think it's a great aspect to put to the game. It gives you the connection between offline mode and online mode. So if you got people that mostly only play offline mode, then you have your Be a Pro player. You could take them into your HUT worlds, and still continue to use your Be a Pro. Can still continue to use your Be a Pro player, but you use it in HUT. So I think that is another good aspect they're adding to the game. Legend card animations. So what I'm getting the feel for are when you open up a pack, you're gonna get a animation if you have a legend in that pack. So you'll see that animation before you get to see the rest of your cards. Now, when you go through the packs and you open up your packs, you go one card at a time. So what I think they're doing in NHL20, not 100% positive this is what they're doing. This is just what my thought process is when you open up that pack, if you get a legend in that pack, you'll have like a sort of skate out or a like, you know, slow animation, like have their country come up, and then you have like statistics about them, and then maybe like their team like logo will come up in the background, then you have like the legend skate out. It's kind of a take off of FIFA. I don't know if you have noticed anything in FIFA, like when you get like either legend cards or like the premier cards, they have these walkouts. So I'm kind of hoping it's along the same lines of that, because I think that'd be a great addition to it. It'll be a great thing for streamers. For me streaming personally, I like to take all the packs that I either collect through comp seasons or doing sets or whatnot, and I'll save them for one day, and I'll open up all those packs in one sitting and see if we pull anything out of those packs. And then if you add these legend like aspects to it, it'll be a good thing to add into the game for us streamers, and even just for non-streamers, just people who love the game. It would be a great excitement when you open up that pack and you start seeing that animation. You start getting excited about, who could it be? You see the country, you see the Canadian flag, you're like, all right, I got a Canadian, what's next? And then you see like, X amount of goals, you're like, all right, and then X amount of assists, you're like, okay, then you like see the Edmonton Oilers come up, or like the Pittsburgh Penguins, and you're like, ooh, all right, Edmonton Oilers, this could be, depending on, what you see in the stats or whatnot, you see like Wayne Gretzky skate out, or Yuri Curry skate out, or like Mario Lemieux skate out, or Yami Yager. Like, that'll be a great, just think how excited you'll get just to see that animation. I think that's a great thing that they're adding. If that's the road that they're going down, I think it'll be a home run, 100% perfect addition to the game, and it's gonna bring a bigger draw to people playing HUT just to see those animations and to see, that type of excitement. Next thing on the list, coach control as a GM. So this is more for the offline modes, GM mode, franchise mode, expansion draft mode. You are now in control of the coaches. You get to you can get to fire a coach, you can hire coaches. You're in control of up to 6 coaches, I believe, or is it 8? 6 or 8. So say your team is not doing well, and then you decide to fire the coach and hire somebody else, and then your team starts doing well. So that's a new addition that you're adding to the game. It's very realistic in real hockey, in the NHL, AHL, any league of hockey. It saw a clear example this year where the St. Louis Blues fired, I believe it was Mike Yeo, and they hired Berube, and Berube took them to win the Stanley Cup. So, it's a realistic thing. It happens. Great addition to the game, which goes into my next thing that is going to flow perfectly with the, coach control, is they're bringing back line chemistry. For you older NHL players have played HUT, you would have seen this in older HUT games where certain players playing with other players, their chemistry wouldn't match up like on their line. most of the time where it was a stronger chemistry was whether you had like a sniper, two-way forward, and a playmaker. You had all three of those on a line together. You had a green line, which meant, you had a good solid line. Or say if you had two-way forward, a playmaker, and a power forward on a line, then you might have a yellow line that's, because you don't got that shooter on that line. Or if you had like a power forward and two snipers on a line, you might have a red line that's saying that chemistry of that line is not going to click. So that's going to be a good addition, where a coach's strategies that you hire might not fit with how your lines are built. So you could fire a coach and then bring in a new coach that would potentially, up your team's chemistry and the line chemistries to make those lines run well and have your team chemistry be higher and be able to continue, through the season, get those wins and whatnot. Next thing also that's going to be added on to the offline modes is Trade Finder. Instead of having to go through team by team by team by team trying to see if you can find a trade, you can just type in and be like, I need a top 9 forward, and it will give you a list of teams that are looking to trade away a top 9 forward. Also, another thing that is going to be good for offline modes, it's going to save you time, which is going to allow you to play more games, get more seasons in. It's going to make the management side of the offline modes a lot more smoother, a lot more quicker, and I'll have to spend more time working around stuff like that. The AI and CPU will be able to help you find what you're looking for to make your team that top contender, so you can go on and win the Stanley Cup, which is what everyone's main goal is when you are playing offline mode, is to win the Stanley Cup. So that's everything I got for you guys today. Hoping to be putting out a couple more of these NHL20 review videos as the summer goes along, when they bring out more stuff that they're adding to the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell, and come back for more. Also, we stream weeknights over on Twitch at twitch.tv/bigcountry7914. Link will be down below. Also, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, both at big_country7914. And we also have a Discord, which I will once again put that link below. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. And always remember, shoot, score, happy. Have a good day, guys.